Welcome back, guys. I hope you're doing well. Now, in today's video, I just want to talk to you about the strength of a zone, okay? Because it's one thing just randomly being able to plot a zone on a chart, and just, using something like the EMA cross is going to be really, really helpful to you in order to determine the strength of your zones. But these three things I'm going to show you now are going to really help filter out some of those worse setups and really help you just have a kind of tool set for like, right, okay, what's the quality of this level? What is the likelihood that it's just going to wick in and give me that lovely little quick entry? That's what this video is going to be all about. Just going to be a quick one as well. It's not very difficult. So let's just get straight into it. So there are three main things that I look for, okay? Most supply and demand traders will just focus on this, the move after the zone, and they will focus on the previous touches. Now, the move before the zone is one thing that I do. I've seen a couple of other people do it as well, and I love them for it. Their logic is fantastic. Just a few of those people. Price Action Ninja is one of them. I got this concept when I first came across this concept from him. It's so powerful because, as he rightly says, he says the move before the zone is just as important as the leave. Yes, it's nice to see price come in and create this zone here and then leave really quickly. Makes perfect sense that when it comes back, it will then react. But what's more important is how price was behaving before that. And remember, we said that, the whole goal here is we're trying to show displacement. We're trying to identify displacement in the markets. Okay. Now, the move before we see a zone is also very important. Okay. Specifically before this whole bullish move happens, how bearish were we? Okay. And so ultimately, to keep this nice and simple, the stronger the bearish move before, the better. See here, we have a very strong bearish push. Then we have a bullish push, and then blah, 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 blah. This is very, very good. Okay. It's much better for price to come all the way very bearish like this and then turn around than it is for price to go, stop, leave, come back, and continue. Okay. And remember, bringing it back to the setups that we're focusing on here, remember, we're focusing on the rally, base, drop, and the drop, base, rally, okay, for this exact reason, okay? So it's very, very important when you're looking at setups to judge, okay, what is the quality of the zone? What was price doing before this zone was created, okay? And sometimes you're not even going to find this like that useful, but in the times that you do find it, it's going to be very, very helpful for you, okay? Now, the second thing is the move after the zone. Okay. How is it left? Has it left strongly like this would be an A++ type zone here, just in terms of how quickly and nicely it's left. And then number three is how many previous touches does it have? We can see here, at this point here, we've had no previous touches since this zone was created. Then we have one touch, two touch, three touch. Also notice how with each touch here, we go lower and lower and lower. We have one touch, two touch, three touch. Why? Because the more times we hit this zone, the more and more of the orders that cause this move are being filled and taken up. Okay, and so we're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, and so that is why I always say focus on the first touch. You can also do the second touch, but I would focus on the first touch personally. That's where you're going to get those wick entries, those lovely, beautiful entries. So that is what I would recommend to you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Just a very, very simple thing that you can add to your toolbox here. And, you can use this to, identify where the best place to put your targets is. Now, there's going to be a whole section on, building your plan and knowing when to enter, where to target, where to put your stop on, all of this stuff. But for now, just be aware of how you could potentially use it. So for example, this is just an example. If we have this level up here of supply, we can see that we've already had one touch. And so the second touch is more likely to go at least past this level here, probably go a little bit deeper. Okay, and so it has done exactly that. So instead of us targeting here, the tip of the zone, we could have targeted a little bit deeper. Just by understanding the strength of a zone, we can think about the probability of it reaching certain areas in the zone, or sometimes even breaking through. Notice again, on the third touch of this level, we go even further up. On the fourth touch, we're more likely to go and break it. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And it's just food for thought. Okay, but I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.